In this example, we need to construct a 95% confidence interval estimate of the difference between the two rates of lost baggage. We will need to find the margin of error, but in order to find the margin of error, we'll first need to find the critical value p hat 1, q hat 1, p hat 2, and q hat 2. So let's start with the critical value. If we have 95% confidence, that means that we have 95% in the center and 0.025 in each tail. So using table A2 or inverse norm on your calculator, you should find that the critical value is 1.96. Now p hat 1. There were 22 bags lost out of 5,000. Rounding to 4 decimal places, you should get 0.0044. So q hat 1 is 1 minus that number, which is 0.9956. P hat 2 is 15 bags lost out of 4,000. Rounding to 4 decimal places, you should get 0.0038. Q hat 2 is 1 minus that number, which is 0.9962. Now we can find the margin of error. So we have the critical value, which we found is 1.96 times the square root of, and we need p hat 1 0.0044 times q hat 1 0.9956 over the first sample size, which is 5,000, plus, and then we need p hat 2, which is 0.0038 times q hat 2 0.9962 over the second sample size, which is 4,000. So when you work that all out, you should end up with an error of 0.0026. And before we can find the confidence interval, we need to find p hat 1 minus p hat 2. P hat 1 is 0.0044. P hat 2 is 0.0038. Subtracting gives you 0.0006. And now we can find the confidence interval. So we have p hat 1 minus p hat 2, that's 0.0006, and subtract the error, 0.0026 is less than, in the center we have p1 minus p2. On the right side we have 0.0006 plus the error of 0.0026. So do the subtracting, do the adding, and remember to round to 3 significant digits, and you should have negative 0.002 on the left. And on the right side, you should end up with 0.0032. You should watch the following viewlet to learn how to find the confidence interval using your calculator. If you did use your calculator, you would get a slightly different answer. The left side would be the same, negative 0.002. The center, of course, would be the same. But the number on the right side would be a little different. You would get 0.00329. Just a couple more questions. Based on the results, does there appear to be a difference between the two rates of lost baggage? Why or why not? Well, since the interval contains 0, there does not appear to be a significant difference.